Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Wednesday! This is the, what podcast are we on? Devils After Dark at Taj Lounge 973. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal out in Beverly Hills, California. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and not Twitch because of Amazon. Anyway, on the Primetime Radio Network, Mack Black with the blackout shutout, 3-0 over the Philadelphia Flyers. Lots to go over. Scotty. There were a lot of storylines tonight. There were the jerseys, the stripe out, the shutout, and being patient.
Yeah.
Scotty, talk to me. Scotty, talk to me. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying not to be in that reporter voice right now, but there's a lot to talk about here.
There is a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I want to thank all those that came out to Taj Lounge 973 earlier for pregame.
Hell
made
yeah.
some new fans. Yeah, made some new listeners. People didn't know the podcast, understand what a podcast was, but now they know, and no one's half the battle.
Sam Wu, man of technology. That's who he is. That's who he is.
I'm on my third podcast tonight. And it's a good one.
That's your hat trick.
Yeah, the Devils
won. It's a hat trick, buddy.
They beat the Flyers. They pooped on the Flyers 3-0.
No.
Made a dog reference there. You know, the German Shepherd. Yeah, the logo. The Flyers logo out in Philadelphia. Yeah. All right, so should we do the Happy Devils recap? Scotty, do you have your notes there, or should I just make up as I go along?
I don't, my notes were all just about how much I despise, the look, that jersey, and how much it actually just made me not want to watch the game to see something so easy, fail so incredibly. And the part I guess I missed, that these are permanent. Are you freaking kidding me? They got rid of that green jersey and made these permanent? I gotta be quite honest with you.
I didn't hear that. I
was on a little bit of a
lounge. Really? They're making
that
a little
bit of a. That's what I heard. The jerseys that look like they belong on a boardwalk store somewhere that don't have one of the best logos in sports are somehow permanent. What? So, you know what? I kind of, whenever they wear these damn jerseys, I'm not going to watch the game. I'm really not. I don't like them. I hate them. I'm like sickened that this is now like a part of our history. I know I'm probably overreacting, but that's just how I feel as someone who's followed this team for about 30 years, and the tradition that goes along with it. Like I was just totally, I'm not gonna lie. I watched like the first 10 minutes of the game, and I was just getting madder and madder, and hearing all they look so good. I love all those towels that they left around everywhere. I guess that was to signify all the empty seats that were there as well. You could pick them out easier on TV, Sorry. Oh, wow. I got more jokes. See, I wrote them down just in case for later, but I don't know. Devils won. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, hang on. Yeah. Everything you want to see, everything you want, you always want to hear from the CEO when you're going through like the losing streak. Like that's the perfect time. Perfect timing.
It's managing partner of the New Jersey Devils LLC. I want you to please be, what does that word say? Patient, and hold up the note card. Hold up the note card. We've got a fine team here in black, and I'm going to make it permanent. Just be patient.
Oh my God.
Patient, and remember that your credit card is expiring, season ticket holders. So make sure you change your credit card. Hey, Hey, we beamed them in satellite to the
That's
Devils
awesome.
After Dark. I don't know how we do it, but hey, you know what?
Hey,
when you got
hey,
connections,
if Conan O'Brien could do it back in the day, we could do it now here. Technology has only gotten better, Sam Wu. So you know what? It doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't surprise me at all. Thanks, Sweet Ozzy. Thanks, Sweet Ozzy, who is on this picture right above me. He looks over at me every day. Thanks, Sweet Ozzy, that they didn't change the logo on the ice and had that horrible thing. At least our logo was there. And I'm sorry to everyone out there if I'm being a little bit of a downer, but you know what? It ticked me off. But the Devils came out, no line combination changes, even after the loss to the Sens the other day. You would think something might change there, but no, they came out with the same thing. And I don't know. To me, they kind of played a little uninspired first period, and then we scored twice in second there, and then I think they got. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't watch by the end there. I was annoyed.
Well, they finished them.
Yeah.
They finished them, Scotty. And let me take over for here because I want to give a view of. Look, they won the game, but that's just one game. And it was against the Philadelphia Flyers. One of the worst teams
who just fired their head coach.
I don't want fans to get overly excited, but it's nice to be positive and holly jolly right now because we're in that time of year. Okay, but let's set it down because I'll tell you. Holly jolly. There you go. Jolly. So I would like to say, in all honesty, that I was a little peeved. Congratulations to Erica and Bryce landing that interview, intermission, all that. I wanted to see. I wanted to hear a tone in the voice, and I wanted to hear sincerity. I wanted to see something that resembles what direction we're taking, and as I expected, it was a bunch of pieces, a bunch of rah, which is okay. I like rah. I give David Blitzer credit for actually being on TV and addressing, those questions. But
rather hear from
honest with
Fitzy.
you, yeah. But at the same time, it didn't do anything for me. Other than
didn't do anything for me either.
Yeah, it did nothing. Actually, it probably made it worse.
We already know. We already know that there's a bunch of people down at Utica. We know that we have all this talent here.
I'm surprised
we know that's what's going on.
Names. I was actually surprised.
I know, right?
Unless there's cue cards. But anyway,
yeah. The problem is we're in a tailspin spiral where the team is playing seriously uninspired and it looks lost, and it's reverting to the same thing that it was a season prior. Now, I know it's not all doom and gloom. We are, 10-9-5, so we're all one game over. But the way it was trending was very similar to, seasons past. And a lot of these players now have been there for a while. And, I don't know if the Devils are going to make the playoffs this year or anything like that. They have the talent to. Can they put it all together just this soon? I don't know. I don't think so. But these last 10 games, we always talk about those 10-game looking at those 10-game, what do you call it? I can't even think right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Looking at 10 games at a time, for stats and trends and stuff like that. It has been very poor, lately. So I know we got a bunch of guys. Are you going to go out there and call some of them up, or is that mean that the coaches are on the hot seat? Like, just be patient. Like, You're not helping us out here with these ugly third jerseys as well. We've been asking for this for I don't know how many years now, and it was so easy to you. Just hand it in your lap, and you screwed that up as well. So I don't really need to hear from
Scotty.
CEO,
I've never
tell me
seen
to be
you.
patient.
You're a pretty chill guy. I know you personally. You're a pretty chill guy before and after the podcast when we've met.
Oh yeah, I ate a gummy too before I came on. Just to make sure that I didn't go off too wild here. No, dude, these jerseys. Really,
I've never seen you
made
that
me mad, man.
Well,
dude, how easy is just some things like this that are just so easy and you screw up so royally. Like, just that tells me you have no conception of like what the actual fan base is thinking. And I know it's just a jersey and I shouldn't be worried about the jersey. I should be worried about the product on the ice. But you know what? The product on the ice hasn't been that good lately either. So a nice, cool third jersey, maybe distract me from it. You know, the cool reverse retro from last year, maybe distract me a little bit, give me a little something there. I don't know. Everything about it just really ticks me off. And when I get ticked off like that, like, you know, I'm a Jersey metalhead dude. If you like push me into that corner like that, I will just say like, all right, I'm not watching the game. I'm not liking any of your social media photos or stuff like that. Because you know there's going to be some meeting somewhere in some corporate, conference room where someone goes, well, look at this. This jersey one is one of our most liked social posts that we have out there, you know, because I don't know why everyone just hits friggin' like on everything. Like, if you don't like something, like me, I didn't like that crap. You know, I'll actually do things like that. So, you know, for me, that was just my way of doing it. I still have this stupid ESPN package, so they already got me anyway. So, but I don't know, man. That's just me. I'm a little stubborn sometimes. I try not to be. That's why I said I try to eat a little gummy, calm myself down.
I changed
a
the
little
title.
Coffee in my Santa Claus mug, you know, trying to be all holly jolly, right, Sam Woo? They won, so we should be happy. At least they beat the Flyers. They should have beat the Flyers. You know, if they lost tonight, if they let this one go, man, would there be a ruckus?
We would let it rip. We would let it rip.
Could you describe the ruckus, sir? Oh, it would be an intense ruckus over there. Come on, Sam Woo. Do you know that movie at least?
Be patient. Be patient, Scott. The black jerseys will grow
Don't
on
like
you,
them.
And we will make over $1 million off of these black jerseys off of you. I've got 9 black jerseys to sell you for the holidays.
Yeah. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible.
I'm sorry, I'm just giggling because it looks pretty funny on the replay.
Oh, it looks
I get a 10.
I love it.
I get a 10-second delay. There's an actual TV outside as fans are just walking by, and they
walking by,
walking by, and they see our satellite feed of David Blitzer. I'm sure he's got a sense of humor, but you know, well, we have security here at Taj Lounge 973, so if he ever comes with his entourage, I'll be protected.
Oh boy,
hopefully.
Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. Well. Tell us what you think. You know, the Devils did win. Thanks, sweet Ozzy, that they did, because, you know, there's only maybe 2 other teams that are reeling worse than them right now, and it's Philadelphia and the Islanders. So, yeah, you know, that, needless to say, if the Devils play like they did tonight in the first period, Nashville's going to come out and smoke them again.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, you got to come out, and you know what? The Devils just ran into a bad team, and they spanked them. Thankfully, let's be realistic here. It's a building block, but not much. Okay, it's just one.
I don't know if you even want to call that I don't even know if you want to say it spanked them. I mean, like I don't know, like it's basically 2-0. I think like the majority. I mean, they didn't score in the first. I think they scored twice in the second.
It feels like a spanking after we've been spanked the last 4 games. It felt good, getting 2 solid points.
Mike Rossi says, as fans, we need to have patience. We need. That's
listen. I have word of the day.
I have patience too. I've been one of the ones on here preaching about all of our prospects that are coming and that we shouldn't make some big boneheaded trade. But I don't know. I'm also one of those old school dudes where, like, if you really piss me off with something like a horrible jersey or just something that just seems to not at all connect with your fan base in like any sense of like, am I the only one that thinks that thing is so ugly? I didn't see any of them in the stands like tonight. I see all the old school Devils red jerseys. You know, that's what I saw out there. I didn't see one of those ugly things. You know, honestly, Scotty, I hope they become like the least successful jersey of all time. Like that's what I aim for. That's what I want for that thing. So they never wear it again. I hate that. How did they take our logo off it? Like, at least, no, I'm not going to start. You guys tell me Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live. You can tell me how much I'm freaking out. But also talk to me about the game as well. Because like I said, I did my little boycott. I went little I Karen'd. I Karen'd over here in my apartment on the Devils tonight. So, tell us what you think.
Mark it down on the calendar so I could do these Devils recaps while you're not watching the game. I better start note taking all that. And but the thing is, there are some fans like Beer Baron that would buy anything that the Devils make. I mean,
not me. I won't buy that.
I knew something was bad in the group text when I saw a dislike, because everything you say in the group text is so positive. But when I saw that dislike, I'm like, oh no, what am I going to be dealing with here? I got to cheer him up. We won. We won.
Sam Wu sent, something from Instagram or something, and it was like, "Oh, all the stripes are here for the Devils Arena."
No, that was Beer Baron. I don't.
Oh, was it Beer Baron?
Yeah, I don't.
I was just like, no, it's not. No, they're not here. But tell us what you think of the game and everything like that. It's good that the Devils won. I do know that Jesper Bratt, because I did see a couple of the highlights and stuff like that. Jesper Bratt and Nico Hischier connected on a really sweet goal, kind of a cross ice pass. It almost looked at first like Jesper made a miss pass across, but then Nico took it far in the corner and shot it completely back to Jesper Bratt, who was on the other side of the faceoff circle. And one of the Flyers defensemen was out of position in the corner because Jesper had beat him along the wall originally. And he kind of quickly tried to make his way to the front of the net, which left a wide open lane for Jesper Bratt to just walk in there and just fire one up in the corner. And you know what? You want to talk a little positive? He is one guy that we've been really high on since those first 5-6 games of the season. Jesper Bratt has been unbelievable, and he's been the spark plug for this team because, and you look at it now, well, Mercer scored tonight, but since they kind of removed Jesper from the Janssen and Mercer line, they've gone through kind of a little bit of a funk here. They were very consistent there. And if you look at the point totals with them together and their production on the ice, it really was working well. Another thing, like when I turned it on tonight, I was pissed at the jerseys, but also I see the same exact line combinations. And I'm like, man, we just lost to the Senators and you're not even going to shift it up a little bit now. In the end, we won. Is that we're going to find out when we play Nashville next? Was that more us or was that more the Flyers?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to see.
Gonna be a big
but either
test.
way,
it's going to be a big test. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Sam. I was just going to say, we've talked about it a bunch of times. Jesper Bratt has been, and he's someone who, being that late round draft pick, some people, may not have put such a high ceiling on him. I mean, he's really risen well above, most people that are drafted in his area. And, you take out those first handful of games, and he has been the most consistent player on the Devils all season. He is now their point leader.
Wow. And he said he wanted to be. And that's and actions speak louder than words. See, those are called what we say in the boardroom here at the Let's Go Devils podcast, results. He is performing. He is doing his best. He's doing as he says, and he's not he's walking the walk or talking the talk and walking the walk. Right? So that's what we want to see. We want to see execution. We want to see progress. We want to see passion, emotion, a full 60 minutes as if it was their last shift in the NHL. That's what we wanted to see. And we're still getting bits and pieces of it. But at least there's one player that is talking serious. And, and it took a benching to really get him going. Yeah. But you know what? That's the thing of the past.
It did.
But
sometimes
he's
that's
a man
what you
of his
need
word.
to just snap you in. Yeah. And it was only a period, and look what it did. And see, damn it to hell. We talk about this too, about, Lindy Ruff. I've seen no more rough stuff Everyone is, and me too. With the way the team is playing, I'm like, they don't look prepared. They look lost out there. But you know what? Again, Lindy was the one smart enough to bench him only for that period and really get him going. So, man, that's what also makes this a little bit frustrating as well, is because it's so just difficult to predict. And that's the consistency aspect of this team. It's not there yet. And I know they're going through a rut. And, they will hopefully get better. But, man, Sam Wu, I got to say, this was the most mad I've been in quite some time with the old team. And I'm a Mets fan. You're a Mets fan. We're trained to lose, and we've put up with it for how many years now? We still watch the friggin' Mets, this should be like nothing. This is like, feathers, just fucking off.
Like Stephen Cohen, Mets owner, for the last year. We call him Uncle Steven, right? I want to call Joshua Harris Uncle Josh because he is full of passion. I would like to see Joshua Harris and David Blitzer tweet every once in a while, "This is unacceptable, BRB." And I would be fine with it. Be like, something's going to happen, because that's what we want. We want winning in New Jersey. Instead, take that jersey off of that jersey and just put winning.
Oh, my God.
With that logo called.
Put our logo on there.
Yeah. That's winning.
How about you use the J from Marty's helmet for the jersey? Or how about put New Jersey on it? I was like, who is this team? I don't know who the team is. Who is this? It's just Jersey. Great. Surprised they didn't put it as like Joyzy or something like that on there.
Oh.
Morons.
And you know what? And you know what? And other Photoshoppers, fans of other teams, are probably already have it out there on the internet. Memes. You just gave him some more ammunition. Gave him more, or backhanded devil. If you're watching, he does a lot of Photoshops. I mean, we have a resident Photoshopper, but he can't do it.
He's usually late with things. Yeah, he's not as reliable.
We'll get it 8 months. No, we'll get it. We'll get it after the next ownership. But it'll just. How about you take that jersey off of that black jersey and just put patience. I mean, come on. I mean, if I had lunch with David Blitzer, I would ask him hard questions. But they're respectful questions. Maybe something like, are you truly concerned, that this is not really working out? Do you feel like you're being duped? You spent a lot of money putting this team together. Like, I want to ask him those kind of questions, like really raw questions, and say, to get in, because honestly, I just feel like we're just a part of their portfolio next to Twinkie. Twinkie? They bought Twinkie.
See, that's the thing that's why you don't want to hear from like the CEO in this sort of situation, because when they say things like that, they sound disconnected from the fan base and they don't sound like they actually know what's going on. Okay? Listen, we have a good core here. They're obviously not ready yet. We all know that. All right? Yeah. But there's a line, there's a floor that they should not be playing under. And currently they're playing under it. So something has to make a change and make a difference. I don't know what it is. Like we said, a lot of people are pointing to the coaching, myself included. But then we look at Jesper Bratt, who was the one that pushed the right buttons. It was Lindy Ruff. So,
you know what, Scotty? It's a whole body of work and track record that dates back to 2015. And I've said this, 2013 to 2015, that's their grace period. You just bought the team. It was in shambles. We get it. Since then, I have not seen any track record of real success under this leadership. And
besides
talk about
draft picks and prospects. Yeah, we haven't seen that true success and that true growth yet.
But it's not hard to pick a first overall pick twice. Seriously, it's not. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but it's a lot harder when you're, number 15th overall or something like that. But what I'm saying is, where is that red line of accountability? Where is that red line where if you're in upper management, you just walk into that locker room or you walk into the GM's office and ask for an explanation. All we're getting is it's coming. We're basing our hopes on hope. We're not basing it on real direction, how this team is going to develop into a Stanley Cup winning team. All he's saying was
we're still prospects. Yeah, that's why he's like, be patient. But we have been patient because they've like started the rebuild over, Sam. That's what we talked about before. Like they screwed it up. Shiro screwed it up. I'm not honestly, ready to abandon. I'm not ready to abandon ship here on Fitzy. I believe in Fitzy. I believe in him.
For all those that don't like bad words, I'm going to say something. Kevin Dineen is saving their ass right now because that's the only thing that they can really look to. I'm dead serious. Kevin Dineen is the only thing that's holding this all together, because if Utica Comets right now was 0-16-2, and with this
that would be bad. That would be bad.
Yeah,
that would be real bad.
There will be turmoil amongst the fan base.
That's the thing is I don't see. That's why I don't want to hear from the CEO saying be patient, because I know you don't know what you're talking about. Give me Tom Fitzgerald telling me why to be patient. Like that's a little bit more of what I would want to hear from, or who I would want to hear from in this point. But I'm not ready to abandon ship on Fitzy's plan and these prospects just yet. I don't think they should go out and like sell a bunch of guys. I mean, if they do, you never know. It may work out. I'm not sure, but right now I'm not 100% ready to give up just yet. But they get another 10 games like this, something's got to go. Something's got to go. Something's got to happen. Even 5 games like this, if we don't see like the improvement, and their schedule is wait. Let's look here real quick. Actually, I don't know what's going on with this NHL app. It's still doesn't give me the box score for the game. By the way, that was another reason why I was delaying before and just going on and on about the third jersey.
Is that one reason why? I mean, you could have just texted me.
No.
I could have had
no. I was pissed.
One-on-one interview with with the managing partner of New Jersey Devils.
No. Most of my notes are just jokes about the jersey, basically like that. And then it's same line combos again. No change after the sends. Nico Bratt, nice pass. That was basically my notes for the game. Other than that, it was just like, I hate the jersey because. But so Philly today, we win. We got Nashville on Friday. We got a back-to-back here. So we got Nashville and the Islanders, who are also reeling, okay? Then we got Philly again, who we know is in trouble. You never know, though. They'll have some time off. This is next Tuesday. And then you got the Knights coming in, which, that's going to be a difficult game. You got Detroit, 2 against Pittsburgh. Montreal also we know has been struggling this year. And then St. Louis, Buffalo, Edmonton. Oh, boy. But they have some games that are winnable here for the way they have been playing. If they go back to where they were playing a couple weeks ago, then there's a bunch of games that can be winnable here. But, Nashville, like Sam said, is going to be a big test for them, because if they come out the same way they did in the first period tonight, it's not going to be the same situation between Nashville and Philly. The Islanders, I don't think have they won a game at home yet?
Twitter. You got some enemies on
Twitter.
Yeah, well, you do. Boy. Scotty wastes time about what they wear. ... Tuned out at JT.
I already said that. I already got you there, buddy. We already said that. So you got to come up with something better to trash me about. You can't use my own things that I said against me.
Oh, I sent you some YouTube Live comments if you want to look at it.
Oh, okay.
I'll look at.
But
Facebook.
we got it. I mean, there are some winnable games though, like we said. But even in the Islanders' sense, they're going to be desperate, beyond desperate, to get a win, especially against the Devils everything with the amount of ex-Devils there, Lou, everything. It's a home game for the Islanders. They're going to come out swinging in that game.
Yeah.
Because the Islanders have been just atrocious this year. But with the Devils coming into town, it's set up both ways. It could be a get-right game for us, but it could also be a get-right game for the Islanders with a lot more veterans over there. You know?
Yeah.
Then you got a couple of days off. Philly. Then again, the Knights. That's going to be a very tough game. Detroit.
Very tough game.
At Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You got to make the wins that are there count. So either that or you got to step it up and start playing a little better. One or the other. But let's see some of these YouTube live comments over here. Let me get on in here. Boom, boom, boom. Reminding me of the show The Dine. What? Oh. I think he's talking about our great interview there with Mr. Blitzer. Yes.
Chico Resch.
I love
Chico Resch will be on Game Day Live this Saturday. We gave him permission because we thought he would be a value-added asset to Game Day Live with Sam Wu. Just be patient, folks. Be patient.
Be patient.
That's all I have
to
say.
Patient. Just be patient. Just be patient. Antonio Rodriguez is saying take points when you can get them. Yeah, of course. You know that. I mean, they should be. You know, it's bad that we're thinking about that. This should have been like a slam dunk for the Devils. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the stripes means that. Yeah, I got it. They mean the. Yeah. Oh, he's laughing. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Who cares? All these stupid counties. Donnell and Paul are saying they love the jersey if the Devils win. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare start with that good luck stuff.
Guard. Don't let up your guard. Dare. Okay? Don't let up your guard. I know there's no hope for Beer Baron, but don't let up your guard. I think I saved Shorts Guy from getting one. I think he turned around. He came to his senses.
Yeah, Art, thank you for agreeing, Art. And yes, the Flyers did look really lackluster as well. Yeah, I know the Blackhawks. It's just whatever. I won't complain about it anymore, but it definitely ticked me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I really just stopped watching. You know, like I will do things like that. I get stubborn like that. That's my Jersey Italian metal guy coming out. You know, that's 20-year-old Scotty, you know, coming back out there at you, you know. But like we said, one positive this game, once again, Jesper Bratt.
Yeah. He's since the benching, he's as advertised. You know, he just needed somebody to push his buttons a little bit, and he's been fine. And you know what? I think he's one of the more consistent players on this team. And he wants to be a leader, and he's
driving the consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like he's whatever line he's on seems to be the one that's actually producing, you know, points out there on that consistent basis. And just look at the totals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
well,
Samu, I think we complained enough.
Yeah,
right?
I think we did. I mean, that one guy. I don't know if you saw the Woo report this afternoon. That one guy wrote we should stop our moaning and all that. It's like, let me tell you something, and I'm going to be Tony Robbins on you or some motivational speaker, but I'm going to say sometimes
easy there, banana hands.
Sometimes friction is the lubrication that how the machine of success works. And what I mean by that is sometimes we are having hard questions, hard dialogue on this podcast, taking good ideas from our fans, even funny ones, and we have a little fun, you know, like phony interviews, with C-level executives. But the bottom line is we're having a great discussion how to improve the team because we all want them to win, both in the marketing, both on the ice, and both in trash talking the fans at the water cooler, as I said, water cooler, because I want to go to work tomorrow and I want to say, yeah, well, you know what? My Devils won. What did your team do? Lose again? Ha, ha, ha. And then walk away. You see, this is what it's all about. It has nothing to do with really anything other than us trash talking our friends and saying, hey, we're number one. We got this. That's all we want.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. And I think they're overthinking it across the street from Taj Lounge 973, the New Jersey Devils. I think they're just overthinking everything. It's really not that hard. Work hard, have a hard conversation, have a level of expectations, have accountability, enforce it, execute, and voila, you hit milestones, goals. Our goal is to be in first place.
Can I follow that again? We went up, and then suddenly we were sideways there. Did we ran out?
No, it was off
camera.
camera. It was off camera. The camera wasn't going that high, right? So
I think actually, I think you might fit in perfectly with management. I think, Samu. By the way, you designed things there going up and then to the side. I think.
Hey, you know what?
I see a future for you. I think I see a future for you, young man.
I'll be honest with you. You know what? If I get that position, I will allow co-owner. I'm sorry, no, not co-owner. A managing partner, David Blitzer. He can have my image and move his mouth and then make fun of me. Not that I was making fun of him or anything. I was just trying to, make light.
I mean, I don't think anything was bad. But like I said, reminds me of the old Conan, Bill Clinton days. Who didn't love that back in the day? When I saw that TV,
I love that, Scotty. That was very, very good. I'll tell you. Back in the day,
you got to do that. Like when Bill Clinton used to go.
Back in the day, Joshy and I used to go, yeah, when those stocks were going up and we were buying low and selling high, guys. Oh, remember when we took over that company and just made millions? All right, that's enough. I think everyone's annoyed with me right now. I'm probably going to get phone calls and emails. Don't you ever do that again. You're a loser.
Oh, Lordy. Hey, for everybody out there, this is just a reminder. We're just fans like you, and we're just voicing our opinions. We're just here having fun and good time. And this is what we think about. And I'm not sugarcoating it for anybody. I'm telling you exactly how I felt tonight.
And this is the honest truth. I'm not trying to save my butt here, but the Devils ownership, they're actually good people. They're not bad people like some people think they are.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to win. With this hockey team, and they're going to try to get there. We're going to try to help them.
We're going to say yet.
Yeah. That's all.
Be patient, Samu. Be patient.
I mean, they saved their team from total annihilation in bankruptcy court, right? Let's give them credit there. True. Okay. They're trying.
Oh yeah.
They only know what they know. We're just fans, okay? But we got to set the record straight, Scotty, because there are some fans that think that we may really hate them. Not really. No, we just like to have fun. Hey, if they want to make fun of us on our podcast, I let them do it gladly.
Yeah, I don't think we crossed the line. We don't go too far. And I think everybody knows that a lot of this is joking and fun. We want to make it funny and entertaining, like if you were hanging out at the bar with your friends or in your basement, in your man cave or your woman cave, watching some New Jersey Devils hockey. That's the kind of atmosphere we want to do. But we're also, we'll give you some opinion as well, because that's what we do as fans.
Yeah. Oh, Ray Leo, he said this is the worst After Dark podcast I've seen in a long time. Hey, you know what? We take criticism really well. It's like, hey, we're not. Sometimes these podcasts are not for everybody. But we say how we feel. In the moment, I didn't realize that Scotty was pissed off until he got when we connected before the podcast. So that's all it is. All it is. Well, we better wrap it up, Scotty, because I got to pack.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. I know we've been going on.
Yeah,
it's snowing, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like 64 degrees here in Beverly Hills, Sam Will. Wow, that's something. Right. Oh, wow. I got shorts on, just so you know.
Did I tell you those black jerseys have heat warmers in them? $239 in NHL.com. Buy them when you can because they are the winning jersey.
That was the. We'll talk after the air. I need to stop. I can't help myself. Just because it looks funny.
It just reminds me so much of Coded. But anyway, yeah, let's. It's just too good. I love it, Sam Wu. I don't think we went over the line. Sorry if we annoyed you tonight. We'll be back next time because you know what? They'll be wearing their actual real jerseys. And that's what I'll be excited to see once again against the Nashville Predators. And let's hope that they come out and play like the real hockey team that we've been seeing a couple weeks ago and not this one that's been on this downward spiral. Let's straighten this out, boys. You got a big test coming up here against Nashville. Do not wait for them to score the first goal. Go out there, be ready, attack from the get-go, and let's get this spiral under control. Not 9 Inch Nail style, all right? No more downward spiral. And by the way, Banana Hands was a Shallow Hal reference. And before, The Breakfast Club. How do you not know The Breakfast Club? Can you describe the ruckus, sir? Sam Wu. Jeez. I tell you.
Well,
be patient, Sam
all
Wu.
I have to say is Chico Rush and I will be here at Taj Lounge 973 for Game Day Live.
Woo!
No Vinny Parisi.
All right.
Chico Rush filling in for Vinny Parisi, 6 p.m. Eastern. Want to thank everybody here filling in for Vinny Parisi. Yeah. Not many people can say that. I didn't know he was on the old Let's Go Devils payroll over here. The roster of talent. We just feed him the catfish here at Taj Lounge 973. That's what he goes after. But I did have the Buffalo Wings beforehand, so that's Devils 3-0 victory. Okay, I'll go back to the Wings.
Okay.
The Wingies.
Let's go back to the Wings then.
Sammy want Wingies.
But
anyway.
Let's go back to the Wings for the next time. And yeah, it's going to be a Friday night. Go down and see our boy Sam Wu over there at Taj Lounge 973. Chico Resch as well. Game Day Live is going to be a lot of fun. Want to go out and hang out with Chico. Have some wings.
Yes.
Drink
and
a beer.
Come out and see Jesse the bartender. Behind the bar.
Jesse's there again? Yeah. Chicken bartenders, be nice.
She's back. She's back.
Awesome.
Hold on.
There she is. Woo!
Yeah, see?
All right.
These are real people. You got to come over here. Taj Lounge 973 for pregame and postgame. Devils After Dark.
Yeah.
Game Day Live.
And we promise to be happier next time. Right,
Yes.
Sam? We'll promise to be. Even if we lose, we won't have to talk about the damn jersey, so I'll be fine.
Yeah. We'd like to thank everybody that came out. And also we'd like to thank co-owner, managing partner David Blitzer for his appearance here on Devils After Dark. Thank you very much. Devils win 3-0 over the Philadelphia Flyers. Mack Black with the shutout. It was a blackout. Till next time, let's go Devils.